So, Dead or Alive 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do this episode like the game.
What, with dramatic camera angles and terrible dubbing?
Yes.
All your show are belong to us.
Hello, and welcome to All Your Show Are Belong to Us, home of the Views Review. I'm Pharaoh Wizard 16.
And I'm Eyes Epic Blue. And today, we're reviewing Dead or Alive 5.
The concept for Dead or Alive is almost exactly the same as Dead or Alive 4, and 3, and 2. Okay, so the concept hasn't really changed much in the series.
In Dead or Alive 5, they're bringing back old characters, introducing a couple new ones, blah, blah, blah. So there's nothing that really stands out about the concept of this game.
So there is nothing that really stands out about the concept of this game. One cool thing about the game is cameos of characters from other games, but that in and of itself is not a unique concept. I mean, look at Soul Calibur.
So we give this game 2 lumps of silicone.
To rate the visuals for this game, you have to specify what exactly you're looking at.
If you're looking at the level design, the visuals for this game are great. The different environments are well designed, and the backgrounds can become a part of the fight as you use, different elements around you to kick bounce your opponents off of.
If you're looking at the characters, well then visuals are a different breasts. I mean boobs. I mean story.
But if we're going to be honest, this game is all about boobs. It's known for boobs, and it's a lot of the reason why people play this game.
It's so known for boobs that when Tecmo told the developing team for Dead or Alive 5 to tone down the sexuality of the game, Dead or Alive director Yohei Shimbori said, no, it's what the fans want.
Feedback from previous games was that the fans wanted bigger boobs, which you do get in Dead or Alive 5. There is certainly a lot of jiggle.
But breast aside,
I see what you did there. That's funny.
the animation of the game is actually really smooth. Impressively so.
The environments and the interactions with them, as well as the characters and the fight style itself, is all very fluid. And it creates a really good playing experience, visually.
So we give the visuals 4 lumps of silicone.
Dead or Alive 5 is a fighting game, so you would expect fighting music. And this game has it, but the music is so unforgettable that you can easily forget it's there.
Which is what you probably want in a fighting game. The music can't be overwhelming, but unfortunately the music in this game is so underwhelming that there is no impact in the gaming experience.
The sound effects are okay, but where the audio really comes into play is the voice acting. Which is good, considering the lines that they must have forced the voice actors to read.
The voice acting could have made this game so much better, but the dialogue was over the top and just bad. The dubbing was off on many of the cinematics, and the quippy one-liners are okay, I guess. So the audio gets 2 lumps of silicone.
The gameplay is pretty straightforward. It's a fighting game. You have punches, kicks, holds, and they really do put too much emphasis on the holds in this game. Blocks, and basic movements.
Beyond punching and kicking, each character has his or her own series of special moves and combos that deal more damage. They also have special cutscenes and give a good variation on the moveset and feel of each character.
You can either follow the storyline, play versus online, or there's a number of special modes and challenges in the game. We give gameplay 4 lumps of silicone. Next, we're going to talk about the story.
No, we cannot.
Why not?
Because the storyline is so bad. If you mention it, I will be forced to destroy you.
But I must talk about the storyline. It is an integral part of the game.
No, it's not.
It is, and I will show you. With my fists!
You can't stop the bomb rush.
Round 1. Fight.
Hickory Nut Crunch.
Eyes Epic Blue wins. Round 2. Fight.
Bum rush.
Pharaoh Whistle 16 wins. Final round. Fight.
Ice Epic Blast!
Eyes Epic Blue wins.
Truthfully, the storyline actually hurts the game rather than helps it. In trying to be more like Mortal Kombat and come up with the deep storylines and motivations for all the characters, Dead or Alive 5's character arcs are just ridiculous.
The attempt to justify bringing all of the characters together in the Dead or Alive tournament, the backstories for these characters, they make you roll your eyes, and the overly long cutscenes that take forever to load, by the way, become too much of a takeaway from the actual gameplay. So we give story one lump of silicone.
With the different characters in the game and the character-specific moves and special combos, there is potential for a good replay value with this game. That is, if you are interested in learning all of the characters' special moves and holds and kicks and whatnot.
The tournament style makes the game fun to play, but the story mode is so awful that just playing it once through is more than enough, as long as you unlock as many characters and outfits that you can.
If you are an achievement hunter, there are several achievements with the game that can keep you playing, and many of them are challenging enough that it would take some time in order to get them all. But aside from that, once you get used to the game, it really hurts the replay value.
Each of the characters' moves and their combos become very predictable, and even at hard levels, it starts to get easy to predict what your opponent is going to do.
Which, admittedly, is the case for most fighting games, this one being no exception. The replay value gets 3 lumps of silicone.
The big issue with this game and most other fighting games like it is that the controls are engineered in such a way that when it comes down to it, there's no real distinct difference between the elites who have memorized every move for every character and everybody's favorite, button mashers.
You can master all the moves of this game, and your 12-year-old cousin who never played games before could sit down and kick your face all over the arena just because they are button mashing.
The problem with gameplay like this is that it becomes annoying for people who want to get good at the game, but get taken down by players who use the same move over and over and over and over and over. We give multiplayer 3 lumps of silicone. With a total of 19 out of 35, the game is definitely worth playing, as long as it's on somebody else's dime.
Or, if you want to trade some games in for it,
you can head over to All Your Base and get the best trade-in deals around.
well, that's our review for Dead or Alive 5. Be sure to leave some comments down below, and of course subscribe, and head over to the Facebook. After that, I'm just Pharaoh Wizard 16,
And I'm Eyes Epic Blue,
and you can't stop the bum rush.
and you must never hesitate.
Dumb and cut his foot open while filming.
Got her?
Amazing.
Way to go, Eli.
Yeah. Metal shard right in the foot. That's what happens when you try and do kung fu barefoot. It's nice, clean at least.
How does this make you feel?
Good.
Give me a second, man. I'm going to have to go run around.
Do it again.